5:17-26. So this is the account of a man who's paralyzed, and his friends wanted to bring him to Jesus, but they couldn't find a way. So they actually brought him to the roof, and it probably was a flat roof. They opened it up and they put him down right in front of Jesus and in front of the crowd. Jesus forgave the man's sin, but then he knew that the Pharisees were saying, like, or in their mind, they're like, only God can forgive sin. And so Jesus wanted to show them that he can forgive sin. So he backed it up with evidence, with a miracle. And that is to tell the paralyzed man to get up and walk. And so he did pick up and walk, went home glorifying God for this miracle that happened to him, and all were stuck with astonishment, and they began to glorify God. I wonder if the Pharisees and the scribes were among this group also, and then they were also filled with fear, respect, saying that we have seen remarkable things today. Like, there's a mixture of like fear and respect and like awe with this, and so that's what happened. And it's interesting. So I've always wondered, when Jesus said, is it easier to say your sin forgiven you or say get up and walk? Which one do you think? Which one is easier, really? I think to man, it's easier. It's harder to forgive sin because we know we don't have the ability to forgive sin, and but it's easier to say, but it's harder to prove. With God, nothing is easier and nothing is hard, or maybe everything is easy. But I wonder what would Jesus' answers to that be. I think our answer would be harder to get up and walk, but I wonder what Jesus is thinking. Which one is harder? And then it's also important to see that through our faith, we can help friends and families that are like hurting and in this kind of who needs healing, physical, emotional, spiritual, to be healed. And if the paralyzed man's friends didn't do that for him, he wouldn't have been healed. So that is something that stuck with me also.